What if the true horror in your life isn't the monster under your bed, but the person standing right beside you, the one you trust with your life, your protector, your guide? What if that very one who vows to keep you safe becomes the creature from your nightmares? This is no fairy tale. This is the horrifying, real-life nightmare of Anna Repkina, a woman who unknowingly walked into the clutches of a monster, disguised as the man she thought she knew. What happens when the line between love and betrayal blurs so much that it turns the world around you into a sickening, heart-pounding abyss? This is not fiction. This is the chilling story of Anna's trust gone horribly wrong. Imagine stepping into a place you believe is your sanctuary, only to have the walls close in around you. The shadows stretch long across the floor, as if they're waiting for you. The air feels thick, unnaturally still and suffocating. You know something isn't right, but when you search, there's nothing to see. Yet, something is watching. Someone is always near. What do you do when your protector isn't a safeguard, but a harbinger of doom? This isn't a nightmare. It's the twisted truth Anna Repkina would soon face. The thing she feared wasn't hiding in the shadows. It was the one she had called her partner, her future. It's Easter Sunday, 2017. Anna, a young Russian woman living in the United States, vanishes into thin air. She stops responding to messages. Calls go unanswered. For days, her phone remains silent. Her friends and family, desperate, realize something has gone wrong. This isn't like Anna, not at all. Her co-workers at the local cafe notice she's missing from her shift. The silence of her absence becomes deafening. Her apartment remains untouched, her belongings left behind, as if she simply evaporated. What did she leave behind? That's the twisted story we're here to reveal. Enter Will Hargrove, Anna's fiancé, the man who convinced her to leave her life behind in search of love and stability. Will, charming, charismatic, attentive, you is everything Anna needed and wanted. He lured her in with promises of a fresh start, a new beginning in a small town in Oregon, away from a heartbreak that had once broken her. What Anna didn't know, was the mask Will wore didn't just hide a warm, loving face. Behind it, he wore the grin of a predator, drawing her deeper into a twisted nightmare she was too far gone to escape. Anna arrived in Oregon in March 2017, ready to build a new life. But that life quickly started to dissolve into something much darker. Will, the man she trusted above all, began to show signs of extreme coldness, neglect, silence. Little by little, his personality began to fray, revealing something far more sinister. What was once a dream quickly turned into a nightmare of isolation. Will started disappearing for hours at a time. He went silent, leaving Anna alone in a new country. She questioned everything. Was she really safe? The tension between Will and his ex-lover, Michelle, was escalating, and soon, Will was juggling the lives of two women. But Anna had no idea what was really going on, and by the time she understood, it was already too late. Imagine trusting a man, believing he would protect you, only to realize the monster was always inside the walls, waiting for you to arrive. Will continued to deceive, using manipulation and lies to keep Anna in place, as if she were a prisoner to his control. Everything came to a head on Easter Sunday, when Anna vanished without a trace, only for the police to uncover a much darker reality. Just days after Anna's disappearance, Will was caught on surveillance, acting strangely. He bought snacks, cigarettes, small, meaningless purchase, but his erratic movements betrayed him. More chillingly, the surveillance showed Will making withdrawal after withdrawal from Anna's bank account. What happened next sent shivers down everyone's spine. investigators started piecing together the evidence, connecting dots that revealed the horrifying truth behind Anna's death. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a random act of violence. Will Hargrove had played the role of loving fiancé right until the moment he no longer needed her. On April 20th, 2017, Anna's lifeless body was discovered in a secluded wooded area outside of High. Brutally murdered, her life was taken by the very person who promised to care for her. And as the investigation unraveled, everything Anna thought she knew about Will, her savior, her love, shattered. What Will didn't realize was that he hadn't fully concealed his tracks. The web of lies, the cryptic searches he had made on the dark web, searches about time travel and manipulating fatally painted him deeper into the corner. But who else was involved? Could Michelle Chavez's ex, still wrapped around his finger, have played a role in this unspeakable act? Was she just a pawn in his twisted game? Or was she, too, guilty of aiding and abetting Anna's death? What we learn next would shock everyone. Will Hargrove's attempts to keep up his illusion failed. The truth came crashing down on him. By 2020, the horrors were finally made clear to everyone. Will was arrested and convicted of Anna's murder, sentenced to life in prison. But Michelle, though suspected, was never charged. The community believed something darker lingered. Michelle likely knew more, but the truth remained in the shadows, just out of reach. Anna's story ends tragically, a devastating reminder that sometimes the most monstrous things we face aren't lurking in dark corners or hidden under our beds. They're the people we invite into our homes, the ones we trust, the ones we love. They are the predators in the night. And as you listen to this story, ask yourself, how well do you really know the ones closest to you? The shadows around us might be closer than we think. Thank you for watching this haunting story unfold. If you dare to continue delving into the most chilling true crimes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and share this video with friends who need to hear the truth. Stay vigilant, because sometimes the worst monsters are the ones we choose to trust.